What's going on, Genius Nation? Welcome to a brand new day, a day that you've never seen before, a day that you will never see again. As I tell you every day is a gift waiting for you to open it up. And I just don't say that lightly. Think about it. You're never going to see this Saturday again. It's not just another Saturday. It's not just, this is a unique Saturday because it's one of a kind. You'll never see it again. Welcome to the Daily Genius. I am Dr. Will. And as always, I'm super excited that you are here with us, rocking with us inside the nation. Whether you're watching it on replay or you're here live with me, I appreciate you. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscription button, hit the notification button. But I would love for you to be a part of the nation. Who is the nation? It's Genius Nation. Over 1,000 individuals committed to becoming a better version of themselves and creating a life that they love. There's a link in the description for you to join. I would love for you to be a part of the family. All right, guys, it is Saturday. You know what we do on Saturday. We like to review. So I say let's rewind, review, and repair our week. Let's look at our week, see if we hit everything that we wanted to accomplish. That's what we like to do on Saturdays, to carve out that 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, 30 minutes of your day just to see if you're tracking. I got my calendar here, so I like to just look at my calendar and make sure I did everything I said I was going to do. But today I want to also talk to you about 4 things I believe you need to do if you want to accomplish your goals. So let's get into it on this Saturday for the few minutes I have with you. So the first thing, if you want to accomplish your goals, you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision. You have to decide that accomplishing this goal is very important. You have to put a priority on accomplishing your goals. Too many people, far too many people are too casual about their goals. I had a mentor years ago that told me, he says, Will, if you are casual about life, you'll be a casualty in life. If you're casual about life, you'll be a casualty in life. You have to be intentional. So he taught me how to be intentional. So you have to decide. You have to look at your goals and you have to say, you know what? I'm accomplishing these goals. I'm accomplishing these goals. So you have to make a decision that that's what you're going to do. The second thing you have to do is now you have to commit. You have to commit. I always love hearing that story about the general that took his troops into war. And as the story goes, he took his troops into war. They got off the boats. They landed on the beach. And he walked them 500 feet from the boats after they got on the sand, and then he told them to turn around. And as they turned around, they saw the boats on fire. And he told his troops, he said, the only way we're getting home is if we win this war. That's the only way. We have to win this war, capture the enemy, and take their boats. That's the only way we're getting home. So you have to be 100% committed to whatever you say. You know, let's say, for instance, you say, you know what? Every day, I'm going to go for a walk for 20 minutes. I'm committing to that. I'm committing to that. So you have to make up in your mind that once I commit, no matter what, I'm going on that walk. So that means tomorrow morning, if you happen to wake up and now it's pouring down rain, you're still going on that walk. See, remember, you didn't make any exceptions on your commitment. You didn't say, I'm going on a walk if this doesn't happen, or if this doesn't happen, or if I feel a certain way. Because there's going to be some times on the journey where you don't feel like doing it, but because you're committed, you're going to do it. You know, the interesting thing to me is how easy it is for us to commit to so many other things, but we can't commit to ourselves. We'll commit to our job. We'll commit to organizations. We'll commit to taking the kids to Disneyland. We'll commit to doing all these other things, but when it comes to our own personal goals, we cheat ourselves. we cheat ourselves. We let ourselves off the hook. See, how many days have you went to work when you didn't actually feel like going to work? How many days have you experienced like that? Where, man, I don't feel like going to work, but you still got up and did it. That's the type of commitment you have to have to yourself, to your own goals, to your own vision. So you got to commit. Number 3, you got to have extreme focus, because you're going to have opportunities to get knocked off the track. You're going to have the opportunities to get distracted, but you got to remain focused. You got to remain focused, because that's the only way you're going to really get to your goals. Because once again, you're going to have all types of opportunities. You're going to have all types of things that come to distract you. But you got to stay focused. Somebody was asking me the other day on an interview. They say, Dr. Will, how do you accomplish so much? Because I have extreme focus. Once I set my mind, once I commit to something, I'm all in. So you got to have focus. So number 1, you got to make a decision. You got to make a decision. Number 2, you got to commit. Number 3, you got to be focused. And number 4, you have to be patient. You have to be patient. You have to be patient. Right? I can tell you from experience, it's not going to always happen when you want it to happen. It's not going to always happen how you want it to happen. So you got to be patient. You just got to be patient. Now, patient doesn't mean you just sit around and do nothing, but at the same time, you have to be content, right? You have to be patient and you have to be content if you're going to reach your goals. So these are 4 things. These are 4 things you got to do. 4 things you got to do. Number 1, you got to make the decision. Then you got to commit. Then you got to have extreme focus. But then you got to be patient. The Bible says it like this: let patience have its perfect work, so you will be entire, wanting nothing. So that's what I have for you guys today. As I always tell you, go out there and be your brilliant, amazing, genius self. Make someone else smile as you make yourself smile and laugh. And go out there and dominate today, whatever you have planned. All right, enjoy your Saturday, guys. I'll see you right back here tomorrow for the Daily Genius.